Hello and welcome to Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. I'm Shadowcoast and welcome to the channel. We are going to provide a walkthrough of Hellblade 2, playing and recording the entire cutscene. So here we go. We're jumping in.
Dead now, but no less. Promise. Not one soul more would suffer as he had. She carries him in her heart. His death, his life, will drive her on. She will forge a purpose from his death, make meaning from the pain. And then the Northmen came again to our land, stripping us of our names, our lives, of everything that makes us who we are, beating and binding, taking us as slaves. These Northmen sail under a blood-red sign, and one among them they call Master. Senua will follow that sign. She let herself be taken, dragged in chains to their ships, so she can trace the poison to its source, find the heart, and cut it out. Stop the slavers. Keep her promise. But plans can drift off course. It begins as it ends. Alone. In the dark. Even when you're pulled by forces dim and vast, fate can stop you cold. A dream has foundered with the ship. She must find a new light to steer by, find the next sign. We can't stay here.
So for those who follow the channel, this genre is well outside my normal course of type of game, but I enjoyed the first one so much, and I'm excited to play this one. I might have to do some setting adjustments because I guess recording here it's taken a little more power away, so my FPS is actually very low. So I am just going to come down here. You can see here, I'm not sure why it's so low. We're gonna go on medium and see if that just makes things a little more smooth. That's better. Now we're averaging 45, 50. So here we're gonna click F. I am playing on mouse and keyboard, so I'll reference mouse and keyboard commands. You can look up kind of the equivalents on a controller if needed. So we're gonna click F here to climb over this first ridge, and then we're gonna head over to this next ridge. So the point of this playthrough or walkthrough is really to explain in as much detail each step of the process to continue. What I noticed in this game, in the first one and in this one already, just playing through the first chapter here, is there's some things that aren't fully intuitive. So I did spend some time walking around. So the way I do this is I play through a chapter and then I record a chapter. And the goal here is to help you. So let's get going. We are going to go over here to the left. Now it's not intuitive, but we do ultimately have to walk up this hill. You can see there is some white here that sort of denotes where to go. They do a nice job of not making it like so obvious so you don't break immersion. And here it is important. I am clicking W or up to move forward. So you do need to keep clicking W or up at least intermittently to kind of progress at certain areas. So right now you see I'm not moving because I haven't clicked W. Then when I click W, I start moving again, continuing the cutscene. So if you're sitting there wondering why she's not climbing, this is not a cutscene. It is sort of a cutscene insofar that you have to continuously hold down W to climb, or at least tap it intermittently to move up the hill. Now we can't look down if we wanted to. You can see I'm trying here. I am still holding W to make sure we're advancing and moving as quickly as possible. So far, they have done a great job. The one comment I will say is that her teeth look too perfect. It actually breaks the immersion for me a little bit. I can't imagine she'd have such perfect teeth after everything she's been through. I'm sure if you got knocked out.
The ones who didn't live, the ones she could not save. She can hear them calling.
Alright, I'm still holding down and tapping W. Well, I'm holding it down. I think you can tap it.
She carries them with her.
Make sure we're advancing it.
She is afraid, exhausted, scared.
Yeah, I'm glad we updated the graphics. I guess normally I run it on high, but also recording it taxes my rig a little too much. Alright, from here, I'm gonna take a minute for inner psychosis.
Child. Your hopes were always doomed to fail. All this way. Just to die among strangers.
You
you come back?
Did you think you had left me behind? I am always here.
I won't listen to you. Her voice. Thought she'd left it in the past.
So we're gonna walk down here.
Father. He clouds her mind with fear, but she won't stop. Stronger forces drive her on.
So I think, I'm not sure if we missed it in the intro. I was trying to streamline this, but here, Senua's mother, I believe, also suffered from psychosis, and her father really held that against Senua, adding to her psychosis. So we're gonna go down here. You can see, like, whenever you're lost, look for kind of the subtle white. That's gonna direct you to where to go. So I'll try to point that out. Here we're gonna click F. That's our action key. And so, by the way, when you click escape, you can see all of your commands here on the right. So we are going to hold down shift to run, just to reference. And we are ultimately going to go through this little passageway over here to the right.
You didn't do enough.
So I'm going to try to speed this along within reason. You can see that little white here. Now we're going to click F again. If you get stuck here, you do have to click F, I believe, to trigger it. And now I'm clicking A, which is kind of left, to go across. You can look around here. And then once you crest the corner, we're going to continue to advance. So you might want to walk and just enjoy the scenery. I am going to kind of move as quickly as possible. We're going to go to this flag and go right.
They brought me here. She knows that all through this
And
world,
straight and around to the left.
waiting to be discovered. Meaning is there.
Now, before we go left, we do want to go here. Here we're going to focus. We're going to click E to focus on it. And it triggers.
Do not forget my story, Senua. I am with you still.
That shape. Follow him, but be careful.
So that shape up there in the distance is a human walking.
You were too weak to
Follow him.
be ready to fight.
She is
A warrior with no sword.
no weapon.
She came here with nothing.
What good are you to anyone?
We are going to walk a little bit here. We don't want to overtake him too quickly. And you're going to see why. Alright, well, it might not even let us. Oh, there we go. It kind of forces you to stop here. I am holding down shift, but it's going to force you to walk, and you're going to see why. They're struggling. Alright, now we can run up here. And unfortunately,
Weak.
they're over the edge.
He is right.
So we're actually going to go back around this way so we can go through. See some slaver cages. There's not a lot to miss here. Sometimes, you might want to look at stuff for different symbols. To my knowledge, after my exploring the first kind of time I played through this, I didn't see anything around here. So I'm going to try to keep it as streamlined as possible. If I do miss something, please comment so I can at least, update a comment and call it out for other people if I miss something obvious. So here I was super excited to think I could grab a sword from the guy that fell. You cannot. So if you go over to the right, you can see where they fall down, but you cannot pick up the sword. So I wouldn't even bother if you're going for some speed. And I didn't find anything around here searching, so we're going to move quickly and we're going to encounter our first puzzle, which is relatively straightforward.
The lost one.
So here, you're going to click. Nope, not there. We're going to come around here. So over there to the right, you can see where they fell briefly. Then you're going to go through here.
Lost too. How can the lost find anyone?
shouldn't matter. You can go around either side here. Doesn't matter. And then up here is our first puzzle. So again, I'm holding Shift and using W to move forward.
Can't you hear their scream?
And now we have our kind of inner episode here. So what we're going to do is we're going to click E to look at this thing. And then once we lock it, we have to find it. So this is the puzzle. So you're going to see these symbols floating. And what we're going to do is we're going to run back here and find the right perspective. And then we're going to look. So holding down E, looking. So you can just see we kind of run back to here and look that way. So you can take a look. And then all we have to do is run back to the gate. And then it will open. And the bramble or whatever that weird thing is going to close. Now, interestingly enough, we're going to see the symbol again very soon at the end of this chapter. So we are going to run forward. And we will be entering combat soon. And we're just gonna keep running around. There's really nothing here for us. You're gonna see we're gonna run around that ship, run down the coastline here, and we will be.
There's nothing you can do. Do you see the body, Senua? The sea throws them up to show you how you lost. Look at them, Senua. The faces of the ones you failed.
Alright. Our father really played a number on us. And we can kind of see these images. We're running through here. Down to the right, so we're going to run along the coast. So if you get stuck here, just go towards the coast and you'll have a pathway here. So this here we can just run through. You don't have to click F. I just ran straight through. So sometimes we have to trigger it, sometimes we don't. So there's nothing we have to do here to get this sword. This is just a regular cutscene, so I just watched it. We now have a sword. We can't swing it yet or do any of the combat stuff, but just real quick, left mouse button is quick attack, right is heavy attack, control is parry, and spacebar is roll or evade. So you can see that again, clicking escape, you can see the commands if you're trying to figure it out. So this guy does not have armor, so we're gonna just open up on him. Mostly quick attacks. And this one is a pretty soft tee up. I don't even know if he attacks you. We'll catch our breath. Now here, you see this little white again? So whenever you're kind of lost in direction, look for something that's kind of a nice shade of white. I like how they did this. We are going to click F here, or the action button to go over. And now this guy will attack us, I believe. Oh, I thought he did. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna parry. Parry. He's gonna parry. So we broke him. And there we go. So there I was clicking left button for those quicker attacks, right button for heavy attack, control to parry. We haven't dodged yet or evaded. We're going to need to here, and it's going to tell us that, so just be ready. We can't just parry everything. Some of them are too strong for us. So we're going to run this way towards that little flag. That's okay. We're doing what we can. We allowed ourselves to get captured to save our people. That was in the intro. We had to bring him to our land.
Curse here.
Alright. I'm immediately doing quick attacks. See, so that one was too strong. So whenever we have that little glow, we're gonna want to evade. Which I'm not doing a good job. So what we have to do is we have to evade his strong attack. So that's the evade right there. And then we're going to attack. I like 2 quick attacks and a strong attack. So there, when it kind of started flashing, I clicked spacebar. And then after we did the roll and came back up, I did left mouse, right mouse. Alright, let's move on our way. That one we took more hits than I should have. Now here, we are going to run up here and we're going to click F, so the action button. So that's how we do it. And now I'm holding forward, or W. And as we go, we're going to encounter things we have to move. So like right now, I'm stuck. I'm going to click F for action, and that's going to move this. I'm going to hold down W. I'm going to click F again for another action to move. So you have to like action to actually move stuff left and right, which took me a minute to figure out. Here we're going to move this, clicking F again, our action button. And we're going to do it one more time. And F again to move that. We're moving. And then we're going to enter a cutscene, so I'm not touching anything right now. Alright, I'm back to holding down W to move. And this guy, unfortunately, is not quite... So we have to click F, action, move him. Unfortunately, the guy we just passed below us is going to cause some trouble. This is a cutscene right now, we're not... We're just letting it play out. Alright, we made it through. Alright, we're gonna keep running. We're running over to the left. This guy we are gonna have to dodge again. This type of enemy. I'm just clicking attack. I don't think it actually needs to be done. But there was more coming out of the... Gonna circle. Oh, that we want to dodge. So here, these guys were better off dodging. We do the roll, quick attack, oh. Parried. So those, as soon as it turns red, you're gonna want to dodge. And here we just quick attacked him down. Got a few hits. Got another guy. Oh. So we don't want to let him get too close, ideally. Can quick attack after that. He does the swing and kick. So we're gonna do the parry. I mean, combat you just have to kind of figure out. So on some of the guys, we'll try to do the normal cadence. So I think we should run this way. See this rock outcropping? Yeah, down and around. We want to kind of stick to the shoreline as the goal if we get lost here. And then keep going. So this guy being dragged away. And sometimes we have to unfortunately fight ourselves more than the enemy. However,
You, slave. Come here.
alright, so this is kind of the boss fight. This is the boss fight.
What are you going
Not kind
to do
of.
with that sword?
For chapter 1 here.
He is ready to fight.
And we're gonna do a mix of parry, dodge. So you can parry. So those we don't want to parry.
You can see the pattern.
It's okay. I would just quick attack him a few times. Yeah. So we really we can only hit him after the and that's natural. Those are part of the fight. So make sure you're dodging. You really, the easiest thing to do is to dodge the power attack and then hit them with 2 quick attacks. That'll help you advance the fight. And those hits you're gonna take no matter what. At least from my experimenting. So after that, you dodge the heavy attack. So even though we're taking hits, this is just kind of part of the fight. So after we dodge that 2 quick attacks, we can normally get off. And remember, evade that, so spacebar for the red. As soon as you see red, spacebar. And you can see I'm just spamming spacebar. Oh, I timed it a little too early on that one. Yep, there we go. And oh, I dodged the wrong direction. You do want to just like
I'll make this easy for him.
Don't make me kill you.
and again
Fight me.
here well, in my estimation we're doing well. So again, I'm just dodging, it's easier. Ooh. That was bound to happen no matter what, so it's not like this is just how the fight unfolds.
Don't be a coward.
And right now we're just watching it unfold.
Doing something about the move. You ready to fight? Grab it! Die, everyone dies. He took their lives. Master, he again. Yes. What are you waiting for? Wait. Do it now.
Here we're just watching it unfold. He has a sigil that we saw before.
If you're going to kill us, just do it.
Takes over everyone. But you need him.
You need him to show you.
He knows everything.
He knows this land.
No.
He knows. He can show you the path.
You're gonna take me where I need to go. Yes.
Yes. He will take you. He'll show you.
He has to. You have spared him, and now he will take you where you need to go.
You can do this.
And there we have this.
Where you take the slaves.
I can't walk. How do you expect me to take you anywhere?
His pain doesn't matter. Make him walk. We'll walk. She has to save them.
You have to. There is no other way.
It's why we have come here. I'm not leaving until I get what I came for.
You made a promise.
She made a promise.
You promised.
I made a promise.
And there we have it. We'll use him to find our people and free them. Now, I know it's a moot point, but so far my only complaint is her teeth. You could see it there in that end cutscene. But hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, please drop a thumbs up and comment on anything I might have missed or how I can improve this or these walkthroughs. We will continue the next chapter in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. Shadow Coast out.
You can see it. Do you remember it? She knows that suffering, that feeling,
Poisoning her mind with fear.
that rot
Covers him now.
covers him.
Do you see it, Senua?
She
Do
sees
you see the darkness?
She feels it.
The faces of fear and suffering. You can see it.
the sign. What does it mean?
That sign. What is it?
You need to understand. You need to understand.
Answer.
It is my father's sigil.
His father.
Your father.
The gold thief.
Monster.
He's here.
Look at him.
No,
The shadow.
but this place is his. The people here are weak. They would not survive without his help.
You have
Like you.
Does she?
Enough.